Welcome back to day 4 at our craft shop in the Catholic camp. I'm so excited to be here with you today. In today's Bible story, we heard about Jesus calling St. Peter to be one of his disciples. St. Peter was a fisherman, and Jesus said, "I will make you fishers of men." And he asked him to drop everything and to follow him. And so today, we are going to make a fun craft of making our own fisher's net. So some of the crafts, or some of the materials we're going to need are paper, a stick, something to color with, and then scissors, and then probably tape, maybe glue. And then we do have some alternatives. So today I am using a Ziploc baggie. If you don't have a Ziploc baggie, or you can use plastic wrap and a paper plate instead of a stick and a Ziploc baggie. So a fisher's net can help us catch a lot of fish at one time. Jesus really wants us to cast our nets and catch many people and bring them closer to him and bring them closer into the family of God. So, but instead of using nets, Jesus wants us to use love and understanding, patience, and kindness. And all these things, we can bring people closer to God when we have those qualities. So first of all, we're going to make our net. So if you are following along with the paper instructions, it says to use an actual fisher net or cloth, and I didn't have any net or cloth around the house, so I don't know about you. If you're a fisher, if you fish, you might have some extra net, but what I did is I just took a Ziploc baggie and I made it look like a net. I didn't have a black permanent marker, I only had a purple one, so I just took my purple marker and I just started drawing X's on my Ziploc baggie to make it look like a net. So once I have my net, I am going to attach it to my stick. So this is just a stick I found in the yard, nothing fancy. If you have a rod, you can use that, but mostly I found some sticks when I was doing the yard before we had a mow. So I'm just going to tape it on. If you really want to get fancy, you can take a hole punch and punch a hole in the net and use some string to tie it on. But I think just tape will work. So I have my net. Now I need to make my fish. So I'm going to take my paper right here. And I'm going to draw 2 different sizes of fish. I'm going to draw a big fish and some little fish. So you can find something online and print off a template of fish, or you can just draw your own. I did the little kind of figure 8 fishes, and then I cut them out. And I did them in different sizes. So I want some big ones, and then I also want some little ones. So I want at least 2 big and 2 little. Feel free to make as many as you like. Once I cut them out, I have my little fishies, and then I get to color and decorate them. So once you start coloring and decorating them, we're going to write some special words. So on our big fish, we are going to write what are some talents or skills that you already have. And so on our big fish, what are some characteristics, talents, or virtues that you have and you want to grow in? So maybe some love or understanding. So the big fish are something about yourself that you want to continue to grow in. Maybe, and then on our small fish, maybe you're going to have some qualities or virtues that you want to get better at. So maybe something you don't have or you don't have a lot of and you want to grow in them. So our little fish, I might like, maybe I need a little bit more patience and I need to grow in my patience. So I'm going to write down on my little fish for something I can pray for and remind myself of something I can grow in each day. Then we have listening. Maybe I need to be a better listener. So if I need to be a better listener and listen to mom and dad, and that's something I can need to maybe work on over the summer. So what is something you can grow in and a virtue you can ask Jesus to help you with? Right. So just a reminder, we have our big fish, a characteristic or virtue I already have and that I want to continue to have, and I'm really good at growing with these virtues and characteristics. Excuse me. And then my little fish, something I need to get better at. All right, so once I have my fishes all colored and drawn, I'm going to put them in my net. And these will be all the fishes that I have caught. So have fun decorating your fish. All right. And catching them. Okay. And then you have your little fisher's net. And so you can be just like Peter and go be fishing for men. So I did say I have some maybe you don't have all those materials, so some alternate ways you can make this craft. So if you have a paper plate, you can maybe color that blue, and then take some, when you're all done, put your fish in the plate, and just take your plastic wrap and go over it and put it on the plate, and then tape the saran wrap down, and then you can take your marker and make your little net on the saran wrap, and you have your little fisher's net. So that's one way you can also do your craft. If you don't have a Ziploc baggie big enough or can't find some sticks around the yard, you can make your own using a paper plate and some plastic wrap. So now let's get out our backpack that has all our crafts for the week. And so today we're going to add our next badge. So for today's badge, to be fishers and men, I drew a little fish. You can also maybe draw a net or a fishing rod, some fish. So whatever you would like to draw on your badge today, that goes with our story. And so I'm going to glue my badge onto my sash. All right. And I have my sash ready for today. And so I have all my Bible stories, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless.